guys, MrRoflWaffles here. Today, we're going to be testing out what is apparently the most powerful weapon in Black Ops 7 Zombies. I know that sounds crazy because I'm holding a pair of akimbo pistols, but it wouldn't be the first time something akimbo's been OP, and it wouldn't be the first time that a pistol has been OP as well. Now, the trick to this is going to become clear a little later in the video, so you're going to need to bear with me towards the start of the video here while these look really bad, because they will get better, so just be patient, and all will be revealed. Trust the process. Trust the... I know they look bad. Trust the process. It's all gonna work out. Also, you can actually switch akimbo weapons to be single in this game, which is so nice. So thank you, Treyarch, for making that change. That is a big W. So to kick us off here, I am going to basically just power through the first couple of rounds. And we're going to see how this Jaeger performs when it's not Pack-a-Punched. And then we'll get some Pack-a-Punch levels pretty quickly by doing our little Spore strat. And then we'll start to really see how it shines alongside some of the other upgrades that you can add to it later in the match as well. Let's get me my Pack-a-Punch, maybe. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, there's my Pack-a-Punch. That was just so easy. Okay, so we're going straight to PAP Tier 2, which is going to sway a lot of the test. I wasn't expecting to get that lucky that fast. Oh my god. Thank you, game, for the incredibly sensational RNG. I guess maybe we'll get the rarity up as well, and we'll just start with it absolutely cracked. I'd like a purple ether tool, please, game. That's what I would like. Oh, I'll take a free perk. Thank you. Purple ether tool, please. Bruh, I guess I got 2 Pack-a-Punched Tier 2 guns before round 9. The game could be going worse. I just want the purple ether tool, please. Don't you dare give me... Oh, is that the purple tool? That's the purple tool. Let's go. Okay, well, I guess I'm set up. So the gun's amazingly powerful because I'm have 2 purple rarity on round 9. And just before I drive away, I'm going to remember to punch the machine. You're kidding me, bro. What is this RNG? Wow, what a start to a match. We're still shredding the zombies, which is nice. And the main thing that I need to do right now is I need to earn a ton of points to get perks. And then we can worry about what we're going to do about Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch later. But I just want perk money to start with here. What the hell? Wait, what have I done? I've not thrown a decoy. This is the weirdest game I've maybe ever played. First, I get the best RNG known to man, and then this zombie just gives up. She just joined my team, bro. As we're getting started with our cookery here, the thing that I would like to get everyone's opinion on, because I'm streaming this live com, I'm actually literally live. The thing I'd like to get people's opinions on is, at what point would we expect my current weapon to become trash? This pistol specifically, the one that we're testing, right? At what point would we expect that to be useless? And I'm curious, you think 30? Keeping in mind that I'm at PAP 2 purple rarity. So if I do not upgrade it any further, when would we expect it to become terrible? You think like 30? Okay, I'm seeing a decent amount of 30s in the chat. Yeah, okay. So we're thinking, like, very, very roughly speaking, we're thinking 30-ish for the current amount of leveling on the weapon. Pack-a-Punch Tier 2 and purple rarity. Could you not? I'm in the middle of Ashwood, guys. Jeez, so rude. Oh, what is my RNG? What is my RNG? What is happening in this game? This is actually ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had a game treat me this nicely before. This is ridiculous. What is with all these drop... Bro. Whoa. So, I'm seeing a bit of fall off. I'm not going to lie. I am actually seeing seeing a little bit of a reduction in the sauce. Okay. I mean, it's still cooking. It's just not cooking the entire horde in 3 shots like it was a minute ago. But yeah, there is a little bit of fall off happening. But it's still one hitting in the head, which is the marker of whether or not it's fallen off, really, is that. Now, I've got a really good number of points here. I should do a few things. I should actually probably just start bouncing on it so I can go to Wonder Fizz. Whee. I really should not be risking my entire life over just buying double tap. Unnecessary behavior, Milo. Oh, and you know what? I really desperately need that stamina augment that lets me shoot while sprinting, because it's going to be so nice to not have to slow down to shoot. I genuinely think the game is going to feel completely different once I get that. Okay, let me try and get a clear view of... Am I still one-hitting? I think it is. Yeah, it looks like it's still one-hitting. I think. It's a little tricky to see just because stuff keeps getting damaged by other things that I have in the world. But I think it was still one-hitting. Now, chat, should I start doing the Easter egg? Or is that a silly sausage idea? Because I'm on round 25 and I've not begun. And my plan was just to test this until like 50. And we'll see what happens. I'll either get to boss fight before 50. Or I'll get to 50 and then we'll just end it at 50. We'll do whatever comes sooner, maybe. And this will be actually an interesting test. We'll see how good this weapon is at PAP 2 on Uberklaus. That is what we will do right now. Okay, I fired 1 ray gun shot. 1 ray gun shot. I need to buy ammo. I'm just gonna have to be really careful not to kill the zombies. He's dead? What? Wow. Round 26 Uberklaus and he's... Wow. Okay, these guns are pretty good. That was pretty fast. What is... Why are the zombies getting sucked? Wait, what? What are they... Chat, what were they getting sucked by? Did Klaus throw a Casimir? He throws a Cas before he leaves? I did not know that. Oh, that's actually really cool. Nice. Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, let's do classic guns. Bear deletion device. Seems to be working pretty well. Okay, we're round 30. We're papping the guns, okay? Bosh. I like these pistols a lot. I really do. But, there is a but, and that's that the ammo economy, not good, man. Cool. So, to do this, what should I get other than good? Because I've heard that this is hella difficult. There's tech. Stand in the corner. Ban me if I'm lying. Just melee in the corner. Alright, I'm just gonna send it. I guess we'll see what happens. You said I could ban you, right? Let that be a lesson to me to not just blindly follow chat's recommendations every single time. You know, chat has a lot of good ideas, but that was maybe not one of them. I'm sure that strat does work. I'm sure it does, but just not maybe at the round I was on or something like that. I don't know, maybe I was executing it wrong. There's a lot of possibilities. But either way, this video is about the Jaeger, not about the Easter egg, so let's revert back to focusing on that. I did get a little distracted. The good news is I've used the Jaeger, and I've used it actually with all the attachments as well. So in that video, I was only using it with the new Prestige attachment and I think like a suppressor or something. Whereas now, in this clip, I've got it with all of its best attachments on, and I've gone through the rounds using it on Farm Survival to test it in some of the higher rounds as well. And I'm pleased to report it still absolutely slaps. I think this does go for a lot of guns in Black Ops 7 Zombies, where they really do feel viable in the 40s, which is really nice. But the Jaeger especially just continuing to one-tap round after round after round. And if you combine it with things like the augments for getting point-blank kills, which will give you ammo back, it really massively improves its ammo economy as well, and it means that it's just a monster of a weapon. I originally, when I was told about it, thought that, yeah, like if it's doing that well, it's got to be patched out of the game, right? Like it's absolutely going to get a nerf. But the more I play with it, the more I'm like, you know what? It feels amazing, but it feels amazing in a way that is actually quite balanced, because this is this game's version of the Mustang and Sally. So it would be weird for us to say, oh, the Mustang and Sally should be really weak, right? Like, no one would ever say that about that weapon. And equally here, I think it makes sense that the Jaeger is really strong, and I doubly think it makes sense that it's really strong after you prestige it once. Like, it literally leads you through the prestige system in order to get there. And so, yeah, I think that this thing is one of the best weapons in the game, hands down. It's an amazing weapon to take with you through rounds 1 to 50, and after that, you're usually going to be using wonder weapons anyway, or you might be doing like a trap strat or something if you're going for around 100, like the strategy that I've already posted on my channel. So I'm pretty confident in saying this is a top 3 weapon. It's absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend it. And as you can see, it still does clap 50 plus. So if you want to see more videos like this from me testing out other weapons, I've heard the Akita is good, for example. Definitely leave a comment and let me know. And if there's any particular ways you want to see me testing those other weapons, like things that I didn't do in this video, then also please give me some feedback. I'd love to see it, and I'll use that and implement that in some of my future videos going forwards. Thanks for watching though for now. Click through on screen to some more testing videos, and also to that high round video that I mentioned a moment ago, and I'll see you there. Bye for now.